Hi, welcome. I'm Dr. Eurydice Moore, and I have information that can help you. I want to share with you the 11 benefits of a 501c3 for your non for profit. I'm going to talk about what it is, how you can get it. I'm repeating a lot of information that I shared already, and I'm going to add extra information. Originally, I was on Facebook, just, doing a series that started on Monday, March the 9th, a 7-day series. Today is the last day. And my daughter, Rita, she connected me to YouTube, Periscope, and a couple of other social media. So now I'm going to have to do a 3-day journey in one day. I'll probably be on past the hour. But greeting to those that are tuning in. And I must give a disclaimer that I am not an attorney nor a certified public accountant. The information that I share with you, please seek legal counsel where applicable. A little bit about myself. I'm Dr. Eurydice Moore. And the reason why I'm talking a little bit about myself because I'm not on Facebook. The majority of my friends on Facebook, they know me. I'm on Facebook and then I'm on some other social medias. So let me introduce myself to those of you who do not know who I am. I am Dr. Eurydice Moore, and I have helped people, assist people in starting up non for profit, and that occurred December 2004. And what I'm doing now is I'm doing free info commercials to share information and to answer any questions. Um, I grew up on the west side of Chicago, attended Lucy Flower High School, uh, went to college to become a lab technician, then later on an educator, social worker, entered the ministry, became an ordained ministry. Um, I am a born again believer, and so my mission is to help people help people. Many of you have dreams, you have mission of helping people in your community. Helping the children, youth, single parents, women and children, the homeless, the disadvantaged, the veterans, the seniors, um, single women, single men, well, whether it be through various programs and services like after school, food pantry, community closet, um, housing, basic social work, you know, helping population to connect to governmental benefit that they don't know about or don't know how to go about doing that. You may want to open up a computer lab, for the community, help people. Even in these times, 2020, there are still people that are illiterate in computers. You might want to do a financial literacy program for the community or for children and youth. You might want to do an arts program, multicultural, or media program, and all that will come up under non-for-profit. And there's many, many, many other programs and services that can be provided. Um, Another thing that I want to share with you is that through these past 7 days, I have mentioned a raffle. I mentioned a raffle, and I raffle. Today I am pulling a name out of the hat. Right now, my daughter Rita, who's assisting me, she is working on putting the names in, and then at the appropriate time, I'm going to pull. So while I'm waiting for her to complete that task, I'll just go on and talk. Um, I also mentioned on yesterday that everybody needs to stop, take a deep breath, calm down, and I share some things that people could do. Our world is in a crisis, and will so remain in one. You know, I'm a firm believer of Christ and His return, and things are not going to get better. But different series of events will pass, and I share some things to help people that they can do during these trying times. One, you can pray and pray some more. You can use this time to catch up. You can use this time to catch up. If there are things that you have put to the side, or I'll do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow, and tomorrow has not came yet, tomorrow turned into a week, a month, a year, okay, you can do those things during this time. Okay, use the time to clean up. March the 20th, Friday, will be spring. Start early with your spring break. Okay. I also mentioned that you could use this time. This is the perfect time for business. People might say, how? Business are closing up. The thing is, not how, but what kind. What kind of business should one venture into? Just finding the right business. Look around you. Believe it or not, people are making money, even in the midst of all of this. A lot of millionaires have came and surfaced out of hard time, if you study history. So this is the time for the entrepreneur. This is a ripe time. You just sit back and assess and see what problem you can solve, and you helping people, and then you're making a profit. But be careful. You don't want greed to set in. A couple of days ago, somebody bought up so much hand sanitizer, put it on Amazon, wanted to charge $20 a bottle. Amazon got wind of it and shut them down and threw them off. They got stuck with 17,000 cases of hand sanitizer. It's okay to do a business and make money, but come on, people. Let's not be greedy. You want to make enough to be profitable, viable. You want to make enough to pay yourself and even hire and pay others. But you don't want to be greedy and take advantage of people's misfortune. You want to go into business with the mindset of helping. And while you're helping and blessing someone, you in turn will be blessed and helped as well. So, this is the time to let the entrepreneurial spirit take over. This is the time to set up businesses, set up your nonprofit. For those of you that are home, your job sent you home and said, we'll contact you when it's time to come back. They may never contact you. So just don't sit there. If anything, you would want to contact them and say, all is well, I'm in business. All is well, I have set up a non-for-profit. All right. Now, some people might say, well, it takes money. I don't have money. Well, do some bartering. I mentioned that on yesterday. Do some bartering. Even before there was a money system and civilization, they used to barter. Okay, I got butter, you got sugar. I need sugar, you need butter. Okay, let's do an exchange. Okay, so what you want to do, you look at and see what it is that you need, and you make a list. Then you identify people that can provide what it is that you need, and then look at yourself. What can you offer in exchange for what is needed? So when all is said and done, we may all be bartering. Okay, it works. I have done it several times. One time, my daughter was graduating from college, Rita, and I had a client, and she wanted a non-for-profit set up, and she had a limousine service. I didn't have the cash flow, and she didn't have the cash flow. No extra money. So we looked at each other and say, okay, I'll do the setup. And she said, okay, I'll provide limousine service to and from your daughter graduation. And it all worked out. It all worked out. Then there was another time where a lady wanted a non-for-profit set up, and she was a dressmaker. And I said, okay, you make me 2 outfits, and I'll set up your non-for-profit. So there's nothing wrong with bartering. We got to get out of the mindset money, 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 money. How about blessing, blessing, blessing? And we got to get beyond job, job, job. How about income, 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 and multiple streams and avenues of income? Okay, some other things that I shared that you could do during this time is you can reconnect with family and friends. If it's been a minute since you have spoken to family and friends, just try to reconnect with them. Since just about everybody is at home, they done shut down restaurants except for those that have drive-through and that can do delivery. All kinds of businesses are shut down. Schools are shut down. I understand they did it with the hotel. I gotta verify that, check that out for myself around 10 o'clock news. So reconnect with family and friends. It's been a while since you talked with them. Build up your immune system. Every day on Facebook, my friends on Facebook is posting different kinds of teas, remedies, concoction, um, recipes. Uh, they're doing teachings on vegetables and fruits, and posting food videos and giving tips, health tips on vitamins and minerals. This is the time to build up your immune system. Even pull out the cod liver oil. I know, yeah, cod liver oil. Pull out the cod liver oil, the Father John, the fish oil, omega-3. Usually what's good for you tastes horrible, but yet it's good for you. It get the job done. You want your system strengthened. Your immune system was given to you by God, and its purpose is to fight infections, sicknesses, diseases, and illnesses. But it has to be in good condition in order to fight and to protect you so that these things don't overtake you. All right. So, anyway, I shared those tips, and someone like, well, you giving all this advice. What do you plan on doing? Okay. I plan on praying, getting closer to God. You heard of a blood transfusion? Well, I'm going to do a word transfusion. I'm just going to fill myself up with the word. Okay. I need to ask my daughter a quick question. Um, question, Rita. She's behind the scene. I don't see nobody coming on. Do I have all the buttons on? Am I supposed to press on chat or something? This is new. Thank you for your patience. You know, oops. How do you know when somebody's on? They just pop up out of nowhere or what? How do I know people hear me?
Oh, you got 6 views on Facebook.
Oh, oh, okay. She just told me I got 6 people on Facebook. Hi. It's kind of wow. I don't even see your names.
Is there any way you can scroll down?
Okay. How can I see their names? How can I see who on there? No, I'm not scrolling down. Okay, scroll down. Oh, okay. Hi, Pastor Murphy. Hi, Kimberly. Um, Trying to find a scroll bar. Okay. Okay, Diane Avenger William. Okay. I just felt like I was talking to myself for a minute. I said, what it is, I'm on Restream. And with Restream, you can put several social media together where from March 9th all the way up to yesterday, I was just Facebook Live. I'm Facebook Live, YouTube, Periscope, and okay, 9 people. Okay, 9 people is on Facebook Live. Okay, I know y'all came for the raffle. That'll be all right, Lachelle. Okay, let me do this again. Okay, yeah, I'm on Restream. Well, before I was on just Facebook Live. Rita, she's my technical assistant. Okay, hello Geraldine. Hello Kimberly. Oh, Kamika. Thank you for tuning in. Diane Avenger William, woman of God, I am so happy. I've been following you and just feasting on the victory report. How you just walked, just like you walked in that hospital, you walked out. Too many people walk in, they don't make it out. Oh, Lachelle, woman of God, is prophetess of the Lord. Okay. Yes. Okay. Pastor Linda Murphy, Kimberly, Diane. Okay. Beautiful voice. Okay. Thank you, Lachelle, for letting me know I'm here. I got to get used. I was talking. I just felt like, am I all alone? And then I was like, pause it and see. Okay. Let me look. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm off. What did I do wrong? Okay, can you hear me now? No sound. Can't hear you. No sound, Kimberly. Okay, can you hear now? Somebody talk to me. All right, thank you. Uh, Diane Avenger Williams said, yes, I can. Okay, okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, Rita, these folks ready for the raffle. I lost 3 people. Maybe they'll have mercy on me and come back. I told them this was all new to me, you know. All right, shake it up. And I'm going to pull the name out. This shake. Did you shake it?
Let me show them the bag.
Okay, there go the bag.
What can I?
No, don't move it. Don't touch nothing.
Because you can show the comment, like you can press hello and press on your hello comment.
No, I want to press on none. Hey, believe it or not, Rita was on this for like 4 hours. 4 hours testing it, getting all the kinks out, and we still. Oh well. Okay, I pulled one. Let me see. And
Show it.
And the winner is Geraldine Jaramello. Okay, I put GJ. Okay, Geraldine Jaramello, you the winner, girl. Rita shook this bag really, really hard, real hard. I closed my eyes, put my hand in. Geraldine, you won. Okay, so I will be sending this book. Okay, this is the book that I'm sending you, not for profit business. Okay, yeah, congratulations. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Wait a minute now, Rita. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna type. If I type winner, it'll show up. Winner.
Yeah.
Geraldine Jaramello. 1, 2, 3. I don't see it. It didn't pop up.
Maybe you got to take the old message off. Okay. Now you see where it says show. Scroll over it and can click where it says show.
All right. All right. Thank God for Rita.
And when you want to take it down, you can click on that.
All right. Winner, Geraldine Jaramello. Okay, now I'm down to 5. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me go through what's in this book. For those of you that would like to order this book, you can get it from McClure Publishing Company or Amazon, Walmart, Borders, and other local bookstores. Uh-oh. I was trying to list it on the screen, but I'm going to leave that alone. I think you all can see. All right. 3 people came back. Thank you for giving me a chance. Okay. Okay. Here's my assistant again.
What you wanted to show?
I wanted to show McClure Publishing on the screen.
Can you scroll down some?
Okay. I don't see the little scroll. I don't see it. It keeps showing winner.
Wish I could move this out the way.
No, that's okay. Okay. It's taking too much time. Let me. Okay. All right. That's okay, Rita. I typed it in where they could get the book. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's in this book. This book was written in 2016. It came through a grant. The next series might be on grants, grant information. What is a grant? What's the different types of grants? How do you go about getting grants? And that series will be in April. So, and I will send out notices to let you know that I'm going to be talking about grants. Okay. So, but before you can get a grant, you got to have a non-for-profit. So, in this book, it talks about how to set it up. It tells you how did a non-for-profit begin. I had got a grant and to write four books. So here's my picture. All right, that's me. Okay. And in this book, it talks about how non-for-profit starts, the different types of non-for-profit. It talks about selecting a name, board, minute, vision statement, mission statement. It tells you the beginning and the ending of starting up a non-profit. So if you would like to purchase this book, you can purchase it from McClure Publishing Company, Amazon, Walmart, Borders, or other local bookstores, online purchases. Okay. And the Lord blessed me to be a bestseller author, but that was for another book. And I'm doing a book reading tonight at 9 p.m. I'm doing a book reading. So you are welcome. If you up, you're not sleepy. If you up, you can join me for the book reading. Okay. All right. Now, I gave tips on what you could do during this crucial time. And I mentioned yesterday, this too shall pass. And then of course another catastrophe will happen, right? Because we know this is everybody on here is born again believer. We know this is it. The Lord's coming back, okay? Things are not gonna get no better, but we can stay intact and we can stay encouraged because those that know their God shall be strong and do great exploit. It's time to believe the word, walk the word, work the word. Okay, this is the time of the great divide. I want to make sure I'm on the right side. So I gave some tips what people could do: pray, catch up on things that they were behind in, clean up, organize, do some bartering. There may come a time where money will have no value. But if you got something I could use, I got something you could use, we doing that change. Then I talked about use this time, redeem the time. Don't sit up there being depressed, biting your nails. Woe is me. What am I going to do? Okay, open up your spirit, rely upon the Spirit of God to lead and guide you and direct you, give you instruction, where to go, what to do, who to be around, and we'll be okay. All right, this is the time to set up businesses, look up businesses, look for entrepreneurial opportunity. You better hear me. There are people that are making money during this time. There are people that gonna come out of this season and they're gonna be millionaires. A lot of millionaires are birthed through hard times. Okay, they get an idea a business venture, and they run with it. Okay, you can look around. Okay, God, what can I do? What can I do to bring money into me and to be a blessing to others as well? All right. This is not the time to buckle under or knuckle under. Okay. I said use this time to reconnect with family and friends, people that you have lost contact with. Build up your immune system. And then lastly, help somebody. Get the attention off of woe is me and what I don't have and what ain't happening. Move forward. Just like children of Israel was in trouble, they got to the sea, they were hooping and hollering, crying, and the Lord said, move forward. So move forward. It don't matter what it looked like or what's going on. Move forward. Then somebody might ask me, well, what are you doing during this time? During this time, I'm praying. I'm getting even closer to the Lord. I am having a word transfusion. You heard of blood transfusion? I'm having a word transfusion. The TV is off. I put the word on, some worship music, feeding that inner man so that I can feel strengthened. That's right, Tanisha Williams. All right, thank you for sending me your number because I did try to reach you. Woman of God, I am so happy for you. In this time, in this time, God promised to take care of his people. Okay, word transfusion. God promised to take care of us. It's night for the world, but daytime for us. And he said, when we see these things coming, to rejoice because our redemption is near. This is the time of the wealth of the wicked to be transferred to the righteous. This is the time that the table is turning, where the Lazarus is being prospered. I mean, yeah, right, the beggar. Okay, remember the story about the rich man and the beggar, Lazarus? The tables have turned. The tables are turning. And we have to be ready to move forth, to be in position and move forward. Ooh, God, glory be to God. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going through a word transfusion. And I'm going to be writing books. The Lord blessed me altogether. I have a total of 7 books that have been published, 4 through McCurr Company, and the other 3 have been published by Amazon. Amazon also published author's book. Okay, so I got more books to write. I don't have time to say woe is me. Then reading, I love to read. I picked up a couple of books. I'm reading, organizing, um, things that I put off. Like I'm gonna get to it one day. Procrastination killed that demon. So I'm going to start working on things. I'm gonna be doing some registration for different events and things. And I'm working on my vision board. Yeah, I know it's March 2020. I'm just now getting to it. That's one of my catch up vision board. So I'm working on my vision board. So the key is to occupy, move forward, stay busy, watch our thought life, because the scripture said, whatsoever man think, so is he. Okay. Uh-oh. I done lost 5 people. I guess they say they didn't tune in for no preaching. Anyway, back. I'm doing this Facebook back to the 11 benefits of a 501c3. We got like a little less than a half hour, and I'm going to cover the material that I promised. Okay. I'm sorry I lost some people, but I have to put the word. I'm all about the word. Okay. Those of you that have non-for-profits, and I like to encourage you, if you don't have the 501c3, to attain a 501c3. And the reason being is Without the 501c3, any income that come into your organization, you have to pay taxes. You have to pay taxes. Then you have people that they want tax break. They want that contribution letter. So when they go and file their taxes, they have that contribution letter. Okay. So then I also said, since I've been doing this series, that since I've been doing the 501c3 since 2004, and there was time I took a break, uh, I have discovered that there are at least 11 benefits for having the 501c3. And I've been covering that from Monday, March 9th up to today. And so, what have I said? Okay, I'm going to recap what I have shared because now I'm connected to YouTube, Periscope, and other social media. So, I was just doing Facebook Live. Now I'm doing other things. So, I have shared that if your organization have a 501c3, any income that comes into the organization, whether it's through grants, contribution, private contribution from donors, from family, friends, neighbors, strangers, um, fundraising that you have done, um, whatever came in, you don't have to pay federal taxes. Also, whatever comes in, you do not have to pay sales taxes. You're exempt from sales taxes and federal tax. I also mentioned that if you are a non for profit and you have the 501c3, that you are eligible to apply for sales tax exemption. What do that mean? That means that you can take the document from the state, you get it from the state, and you go into a store. If you buy something that costs $19.99, you are paying $19.99. You do not have to pay taxes. And if you just go and look for my videos, I give more details. Right now, I'm just giving an overview because I'm pretty much doing this for YouTube and Periscope. Okay. Other benefits of the 501c3 for non for profit is you're eligible if your non for profit own property. It has to be in the name of the non for profit, not your name. You're eligible to apply for a water bill exemption where you do not have to pay a water bill. Then also, you're eligible for property tax exemption where your non for profit owns whether a building, single family housing, or a complex, bungalow, you know, you don't have to pay property taxes, but it has to be in the name of the non for profit in order to get that property tax. You're eligible to apply for it. The 501c3 will also, when you want to rent a venue to host an event, whether it's a gala, a dinner, a fundraiser, a banquet, you want to host. Okay. Then you could use your 501c3. Yesterday and day before, I talked about how that went. Um, a lot of facilities, they have two rates. One that is market rate and one they have special rates for non-for-profit. I gave an example of the Golden Dome in Chicago several years ago. I was looking at their grand ballroom. They were charging $500. But if you was a non for profit, you only paid $200. I'm sure they went up. I'm sure it's much more then now, but not that much. So I was saying that with the non for profit, you will be able to tap into reduced rentals when you're hosting an event. Then I mentioned leasing. You know, with the leasing, many developers are throwing up office buildings. They need bodies in there until they can get tenants in the office building. And I know people who have done it. I know people that done it. And in exchange for being in that office space, they was able to use the 501c3 and get a tax break. Okay. And then I known of someone they just paid just a little bit, way under, and then also use the 501c3 so that they can have office space, so they can have an office for their non for profit. Um, what I'm doing now, I'm just recapping what I have covered from Monday, March 9th up to yesterday. Then I'm going to get into today's show. And I will be able to get it in because we got like 16 minutes left. Okay. Then I also mentioned that with the 501c3, public libraries, whether it's in Illinois or another state, I'm not just talking about how you can use the 501c3 just in Illinois. This is any state. Okay. With the 501c3, uh, the public library have meeting rooms, and some have both meeting rooms and auditorium. In Chicago on 95th and I forgot that main street. But there's a library on 95th. Then you got Harold Washington. Then there's others throughout the city where they have auditorium. If you want to showcase your kids, maybe have them do a play, a skit, or recital. Okay, you can use the auditorium, and you could use meeting rooms, and there is no charge. If you want to do a workshop, you can do a workshop at the Chicago Public Library at no charge. I'm talking about the power of the 501c3. Also with the 501c3, you could use it at the park district. Okay. And they do charge a little bit of money, but it's not a whole lot. They do charge a little, and you could use room at the park district to do a program or an event there. We're talking about the 501c3. Then I said with the 501c3, people can donate computers to you. And then I specifically talked about property. Like if you need a building, okay, I'm trying to get rid of a pop up. I'm trying not to touch no buttons so I won't disappear. Okay. So what I'll do after this, if there's any questions, I'll inbox answers. I don't want to touch anything. And I'm not going to ask no questions today. I don't want to touch nothing because I'll be gone. All right. Also with the 501c3, people can donate property. I mentioned, check out one of the videos I've done on Facebook Live. I know it's on my timeline, where you can contact a bank. Yes, a bank. Your bank, matter of fact, wherever you have a checking and a saving account. Contact the bank. Let them know you have a non for profit and you are in need of property. But make sure your 501c3 is current. A lot of times people 501c3 get revoked, and the banks will run that number. They run your EIN number on the IRS database. I don't want nobody to get embarrassed, but make sure your paperwork is in order. But if you have a saving checking account at a bank and you've been with them 10, 15, 20, 30 years, you need to let them know, look, I have a non-for-profit. I've been faithful to you. I done got loans from you. My money have sat in the bank. You done drew interest off of it. I need you to help me help people through this non-for-profit. So at the bank, you'll contact a REO officer for properties. Or if you just looking for a monetary donation, you contact the CRA officer. Okay, you contact them. Um, and then if they say they don't have those officers, then you request to see the VP. That's the vice president. And I will make an appointment and sit down with a vice president and talk to them. You know. Um, all right. Another thing with the 501c3, people can donate equipment, they can donate household goods, they can donate office furniture. I have had people to donate office furniture to me. Cherry wood desk, cherry wood file cabinet from a law firm that was downsizing, office chairs. I tell you, I have had people to donate gift certificates. They would donate gift certificates to you with the 501c3. When I did a raffle, I raffled off Applebee and some other places, IHOPs, other places, uh, with the 501c3. Household goods, then equipment, supplies. And what I want to talk about today, and I got 11 minutes to talk to you about it, is that when you have the 501c3, you can contact the United States Postal Service, fill out an application, and you can get a non-for-profit rate on bulk mail. Okay, where you get a special status, and you don't even have to pay what everybody else is paying to mail their stuff. Okay, that's what the United States Postal Service, and you can do that online, but you have to have the 501c3. Okay, I have covered my first series of infomercial, and there are more that will be coming for us. Next month, I will do another one. I'm thinking maybe on grants. People might have questions. Um, I really enjoyed your input, your questions, your feedback. You made me feel welcome, on the social media. And refer back to any of these videos at any time. If you need to contact me, inbox me, you know. Um, you can inbox me. I'm going to try to put my email and my phone number, but I dare not touch anything. Disappear. I got to get used to this system. But thank you for tuning in. And at 9 o'clock, I will be doing a book reading. I did one last week, and the name of the book is uh, Reading and Overcoming the Odd. This is also another book I had a chance to write. The Lord blessed me with a grant. And there are grants out there for just about anything you want to do. You just got to know where to find it. So this is a book. This was a bestseller with McClure Publishing Company a few years ago. And people that read it said that they couldn't put it down. And I'm going to post book reviews. Most people read it in 2 days. And this book is over 200 pages. Let me see. 250 pages. And they read it in 2 days. The majority of people that purchased this book read it in 2 days. They said we could not put it down. And let me give you an idea of what it's about. This story followed the life of a baby girl left in a swing of an apartment complex to later. Okay, I gotta go for the glasses, y'all. I'm sorry, I gotta go for glasses. Okay, and I'll probably keep this top on. So if you ever see me with glasses on, that's your cue. I'm doing the book reading. Okay. Oh, that's better. This story followed the life of a baby girl left in the swing of an apartment complex to later on be given away to her maternal great-grandmother, grandmother, step-grandfather, therefore causing her to be an orphan at an early age. While yet both parents were alive and functioning in a society that is biased and racist towards them. The book covers the early year of Riddy Ann from the swing grandma house, learning disabilities to heartaches and heartbreak. Riddy life is followed through sicknesses, love affairs, bouts of depression, suicidal year to her born again experience. The book followed the main character into the occult, mind control, self-discovery, healing, and restoration. The reader will be on edge and feel the ride of a roller coaster in which they will explore the sane and insane experiences of the main character. This is my autobiography. My grandmother told me I got 7 minutes left. She told me when I was 19 years old because I had went through something very devastating, and I got up the next day and she was at the stove and she was stirring some grits, you know, and cooking some bacon, and she stopped and she walked over and gave me a big hug, and she looked at me and she said, "Child," I love to hear old folks say, child, you need to write a book." And that went into my spirit. And I didn't write the book until I was 25. So 6 years would pass before actually wrote the book. Then I couldn't find a publisher. Then I didn't have the money. And the book sat, oh my God, another 20 plus years, 30 years. And then God presented me an opportunity through CHA and HUD. Um, and and I was like, well, God, this is a business grant. How would I, write my life story in a business grant? And God is so smart. He is so smart. Sometimes I do things and I feel like I hit a wall, and he just dropped something in my spirit, and I'm like, oh God, thank you. You are so smart. He's wisdom. He all knowing, all powerful. So he gave me a term to use so that it would be approved to be published. And this book comes in hardback, it comes in paperback and ebook. I want to encourage you that if you do purchase it, to get the paperback and get it from McCurb Publishing. The paperback have pictures, some really, really nice pictures. And just a shout out to McCurb Publishing Company. And I'm I'm not reading every page of the. I'm not reading every page. I'm moving around and reading different things that have happened, and so I hope that you will enjoy the book reading. Come on back to the book reading. It's free, and let's have fun. I was in the first chapter, and I was talking about my dad, who was a veteran, who went away to war one way and came back another way. Veterans are really disrespected in this country. They come back, they don't have no job, homeless, no money. Many times their families have abandoned them. Come back, they find out they divorced. The wives them remarry. So I talked. Look up that book reading. I talked about my father, and how he went to war, and he was in a foxhole with his best friend, and it was pitch black, and his friend wanted to smoke a cigarette, and my dad pleaded with him, man, you don't need to be lighting up. And his friend Timothy said, ain't nobody out here but us. Ain't nobody. His blood is pitch black. And he didn't listen. And he lit that cigarette, and his head got blown off his body right in front of my father. And my father lost his mind. Came back to America. He was not the same. So I got other stories in here, well, life stories, and come back to the book reading and enjoy it along with me. Um, so I just want to take this time to thank everyone for tuning in to the 11 benefits of the 501c3. I critiqued it. I went through it. There are videos that I done through Facebook Live. You can look them up. And each one of those items that I mentioned, those videos will give more details. So I'm signing off for now. You got an hour. Why don't you go get you something to eat? I'm not Wendy Williams. Get you something. Come back. I'm just asking you. You got a chance to take a nod, not even a nap. Take a nod, okay? Take a nod. Go to the bathroom, okay? Get you a little snack, then come back and be with me on a book reading at 9 p.m. Okay, God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, how we get out of here, Rita? Okay.